Hello everyone, my name is Philip and welcome to the SkojSkull podcast. We have here Shell, also known as Carpoem on the socials. How are you?
I'm good, hello.
Hi! This is going to be episode 7 of the SkojSkull podcast. Tell me a little bit about yourself, what you do, on everything.
I'm Shell, and I'm a streamer on Twitch, and I also work at Target. That's my day job, which is fun.
Oh, nice.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I'm a signing specialist there. So whenever you go into Target, whenever you see like the advertisements up on the ceiling and stuff like that, that's me. I do that. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Nice. And you do Twitch and everything like that too?
Yep.
I like the way you do Twitch and stuff because you do a lot of audio, like you interact with the audience a lot, like with games like, what was it called? What was it? Jackbox?
Jackbox, yeah.
Yeah.
Jackbox.
I played those before. Those were really fun.
Oh, they're great.
Those were really, really fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, so how do you like promote yourself a little bit? What do you do with streaming and stuff?
So, streaming, I definitely remember a variety streamer. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a phone call right now. Let me just mute that. I'm a variety streamer. So, I stream a lot of different games, I would say. Like, usually I stream like 3 different games a week. But we play a lot of... Sometimes we play adventure games, and a lot of times, too, we play multiplayer games like Minecraft. That's definitely a favorite. So that we can all build in our server together that we have. So, that's a lot of fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. And then how long have you done like Twitch for?
So I started in January. I wasn't too serious though. I purposely when I first started streaming, I purposely kind of streamed so that people wouldn't see me. I did Overwatch because I wanted to get used to being on camera, used to just playing games and feeling like comfortable with myself. So it wasn't until like a whole month of doing that. And then I painted my room. This room used to be awful colors because it was my sister's room. And it was Portal colors. So I mean, it was cool. One side was dark blue and the other side was bright orange, but it was terrible.
Really?
Yeah, you couldn't see anything in here. So I repainted the room.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, but it just looked like pitch black in here all the time. So then I painted it lilac, which is my favorite color. But so then after a month, I decided to play Stardew. That was the first game. And then
I love Stardew.
Yeah, Stardew's so great. And then that's when I
much fun.
Started making a schedule and started to get really into it. So I stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Those are the days I always stream. So I would love to stream more, but just very busy with Oh, I own chickens. I didn't say that yet. But
yeah, your channel revolves around chickens.
Yes.
That's so cool.
They're my little babies. I love them. I have 8 of them. So, that's what I got them in March.
Chickens?
Huh?
You have 8 chickens?
I have 8 chickens. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what do you do with the chickens? Like
do
you like get the eggs and do you sell them or do you
I give them away right now. I give them away to a lot of my coworkers and friends right now. And then sometimes they'll just give me money. I don't really charge, but it's actually funny because I don't really eat eggs. So there was a time I had I think 60 eggs in my house, and I was like, I need to get rid of these like right now. So I was like just giving eggs to everyone. So they lay a lot. They lay crazy. So I have 7 hens and 1 rooster. And two were recently brooding, so they're not currently laying, which means that they just sit on the eggs and they want to hatch. But it's too cold now, so there's no baby chickens right now. But they want them. They want the babies.
Yeah. Nice. You have what's with the llama?
That's alpaca.
Alpaca. Yeah. I get them confused all the time.
No, that's okay. Everyone does, but alpacas are much nicer than llamas. But I just really like alpacas. I have for a really long time. They're just super cute. And I always go to fairs and alpaca farms just to see them. That's my ultimate goal in life is I'm starting with chickens because they're the easiest farm animal. So I'm starting with chickens to make sure I can handle the farm life, getting up at 6 every morning, cleaning their coop, everything like that. And then the next animal I want to get is goats. I really want goats. I want like 10 of them. And then I want to go to alpacas eventually in the future, which will be the hardest because you have to shave them and everything. So
That'd be so
Hopefully.
cool.
Yes.
So you'd be kind of like taking care of a farm,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
That's my ultimate goal in life is to have a big farm. That's all I
A
want.
big farm.
Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could do like IRL streams of like you taking care of like the farm animals and stuff too.
Yes, I had 2 chicken streams, but it's just hard because my internet connection isn't that well. So, but I definitely would love to stream with them more in the future. And right now, currently, so my living situation is my parents recently moved to Florida, so I'm renting their house that they used to live in. So if it was my house, the chickens would be in the house. Like I would let them run around. I'd probably give them a bath in the bathtub. But if my parents ever found out, they'd probably like kick me out. So, so in the future, definitely more animals in the house. But yeah,
That is too funny. Oh my god.
yeah.
I never imagined like chickens just roaming around the house.
There's
I imagine people would love to see that too.
Yeah, no, it'd be so cute. And like, for example, I had to give my chicken a bath. Not too long ago, we had this terrible rainstorm. I think we got the leftover of the hurricane that was coming over in Florida, and the whole bottom of the coop got muddy and flooded. Which my chickens were okay, but my white chicken, Daenerys. Oh, my chickens are all named after Game of Thrones characters.
Oh my god.
Yeah, except one. One's name is Selects, like chicken selects.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, but
You're gonna hate me. I never seen Game of Thrones.
You've never seen Game of Thrones? Oh, it's
No.
such a good show. It's my favorite.
And we're just like, how could you not have seen Game of Thrones? I'm like, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings. I don't know.
Lord of the Rings either?
I haven't. No.
What? Okay, what about Star Wars?
Yes, I've
Okay,
seen Star Wars.
I've only seen one Star Wars, and it was the new one. That's like the one thing
Oh, I
that-
hit myself.
Oh no.
Listen. Well, then again, like I can't say anything because you haven't seen, or you. Oh gosh, I haven't seen. Okay.
Yeah, you'll have to watch Game of Thrones. You'll have to watch them.
Absolutely. I heard they're not afraid of killing off characters that you love.
Nope. That's the best part, though, honestly, because it gives so much like drama and like realness. That's what I love.
Suspense
No
too.
one's safe.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like, hey, by the way, someone might die this episode. It's like, oh boy. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I will give it a try someday. I'll give it a shot. And all the people that have been telling me like I should watch it, I'll tell them all about it and be like, yo, this just happens. Like, But yeah, that's really cool. So you name all your chickens by Game of Thrones characters?
Yep. There's Daenerys, who's the white chicken. Oh, my story was basically she got really dirty, so she's a white chicken, and I had to give her a bath. And giving a chicken a bath is a very hard thing. It would have been easier if I could have brought her in the house and gave her like a shower, but instead I put her in a plastic pool, and she was a mess. She was terrible. It looked like I broke her. Like she just looked disgusting. All her feathers were like crappy, and you can't give them baths. It wasn't a good situation.
Oh, you can't give chickens baths?
You can give them baths. You can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, but just I didn't have like the right tools, and she kind of sprayed me in the eye with soap. So
Oh no.
she like quickly ran away, and she just looked like this still dirty like wet sack of feathers. It was bad.
Oh no.
Yeah. But so there's her, and then there's Brienne, who she's my biggest lady. She has a huge butt. And then there's Sansa and Selects, which are Arcanas. They lay blue eggs. And then there's Arya, who's supposed to be an Arcana, but I think she's a mixed breed because she doesn't lay blue eggs, and she has sideburns. We think that she's an Americana. And then there's Catelyn, who's a Golden Comet. And then there's Miss Mormont, who's a Rhode Island Red. And then my rooster's Jorah, and he's a big boy. He's very big.
That's so cool.
And it's nice because he's roosters are known to fight people, but he's actually kind of scared of people. He's just like he's definitely nice to us, but we try to like pick him up and hug him, but he doesn't like it.
No.
No. We manhandle him a little bit, but he's cute. He crows so much, so I'm very lucky that my neighbors don't hate me because he will crow 30 times a day.
Oh, yeah, I heard they crow a lot.
Yeah. I thought
Did he ever wake you up?
No, I'm a solid sleeper. I can sleep through anything. But he will crow when I get up at 6 to let them out. He will crow 8 times in a row, like right when he's out of the door. He'll just go cock-a-doodle-doo, like not
Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
Does it ever get annoying, or are you just like not really
Sometimes I'm like, Jorah, be
yeah.
quiet. Like, this is enough because I just don't want my neighbors to get mad at me. But I'm fine
It's
with
like, shh,
it.
shh, shh.
Yeah, I'm like, shh. Oh, it was funny when my niece was over here this summer, and he started crowing at like 5 o'clock, and she screamed at him. She's like, "It's 5 o'clock. It's not morning time. Stop crowing." It was really cute.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's too funny. That's really cool. So, going back to Twitch,
Mhm.
where were you at kind of, I guess, before Twitch?
Before Twitch,
Like, yeah.
I I feel I was I would say at the same point. I definitely wanted to stream for a very long time, but I
Hmm.
was nervous to, and I also didn't have the computer set up to do it. And then in November, that's when I built my computer, and that's when I couldn't even play gaming games because my computer always stunk. The only computer game I would play was The Sims. So then from
Yeah.
November to January, I was just playing all these online games. I was constantly in Discord playing with my friends and stuff like that. So
That's
definitely,
awesome.
yeah, definitely with streaming though, I haven't had as much time to just play games on Discord with friends and stuff. But yeah, but before streaming, I definitely know a lot more people now, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely know.
Same here.
It's crazy how I know people like all around the world now, and like I have some of my very good friends live in Ireland now, and I think that's insane.
That's crazy. I have
Yeah.
some people like in Belgium and some people like in Sweden. I'm just like, okay, can we all be at one place, please?
Yeah.
I want to see you in person.
Yeah. Mhm. Oh no, my computer. Oops, my computer went into sleep mode. Oh, we're good now though.
Are you good?
But oh, that's one thing about my stream. A lot of times we have goofs all the time. We're just constantly like things will happen that are just like not supposed to happen, and we're just like, well,
Oh no.
well, we're gonna roll with it. We call it the spoofs and goofs. That's
That's
what we have
adorable.
there. Yeah.
Nice. The you can get your computer out of sleep mode. You could do that, right?
Yeah.
Make sure that doesn't go to sleep mode.
Yeah. I should probably set that up, huh?
Maybe.
I'll just have to remember to hit the mouse every few seconds.
It's like, wait, what's happening? But yeah, so where you are now on Twitch, you have an amazing community, like super supportive, like you have an awesome community. You did a 13-hour live stream recently.
Yeah.
That was insane. I did my like 12-hour one. I came to yours like, oh, just say hi. She's doing 12 hours too. Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's 13.
Yeah.
All right.
No, it was insane. Yeah, I can't. I definitely consider myself like a small time streamer. But I
Mhm.
can't believe like how many people that come constantly like to my stream and how many people are regulars, and they're constantly like they're talking to each other in Discord, they're talking to each other like outside of the stream. It's the cutest thing, honestly. Like we're all
That is
best friends
awesome.
with each other. And then I notice all the time too, like we have a lot of people that are in the community who also stream. And if I'm like not streaming and I go to one of their streams, I see that everyone's there. Everyone's like all the time, like our good friend Jer, they're all there. When we're like, hey Jer, like we're all
That is so
supporting him.
cool.
Yeah, it's honestly
That is
it
so
makes me
cool.
so happy. Like and just like everyone is so incredibly nice too. And it's just great to have all these great supportive nice people who all look out
Oh
for each
yeah.
other. So
I've seen like Base Lucio in my chat every now and then,
yes, he's
and
awesome.
he seems really cool.
Hmm.
Like whenever I see him, I say, "Oh hey!"
Yeah, yeah, he's so sweet. He owns a bunch of horses, which is exciting too.
Really,
Yep.
that's so cool.
Hmm.
That's awesome. But yeah, like that's you. Like you have like a super supportive community. Whenever I join in, it's just filled with love and support. And I'm just like, this is awesome.
Hmm.
This is really cool.
What I love, like especially, is whenever someone new comes in, like everyone will say hi to them, and I'm like,
Hmm.
that's just so great. Like sometimes I'll get distracted in the game, and they'll just immediately say hi for me. Except now there's actually a new joke wherever someone comes in, they go, "Oh no, it's so and so." That's the new thing. Instead of saying hi, they're like, I guess.
I got confused with that at one point. I was just like, why is wait, what happened?
I know. That's because one person, Roosty, he lives in Ireland, and just I don't know, he just apparently whenever someone came in chat, he would say, "Oh no," and they were always like, "Oh no, what I do," and you're like, "Oh, nothing. That's just how I greet people." So now everyone does it. Everyone in their greet, and they're like, "Oh no, it's so and so." So it's pretty.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, we have lots of I would say inside jokes. The biggest one's probably weenies. We have a huge weenie joke.
Weenie.
Yeah, it's because of these guys. Here, I have them right here.
What?
I have another one too. I have a bigger one. I have a big weenie and little weenie. So
what's the story behind these guys?
So I constantly, for a very long time, it all started out actually with my sister. One time I made a joke and I told my sister that she smelled like hot dogs. And she's like, "I smell like hot dogs?" I was like, "Yeah, because you're a weenie." And then my sister and I would just constantly call each other weenies and stuff like that. So I like to call myself a weenie. I like to say I'm the president of Weenie Hut General. And so we would constantly say that. And then, of course, when 4th of July happened at Target, those weenie guys, they were on posters. And I looked at them and I was like, "Can I have them?" Because I wasn't the signing specialist yet. So I asked the signing girl, I was like, "Can I please have those weenies? I need them." And she was like, "Yeah, you can take them home." So I took them home, and now they sit here. And usually when we use them, if it's, of course, when you're streaming, eventually trolls are going to come in and people who aren't nice. So instead of, being sad about it or we bring out the weenie. We would go, "Oh, look, there's a weenie in chat."
Oh god.
We pull out the weenie, and then we'll usually do a weenie dance. So, which usually
What's the weenie?
Oh, we just usually shake them around and put them in the chair, spin the chair around. So
That's awesome.
we try to make it a good situation out of something bad. So
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I've had a few trolls come into my chat, and there every now and then sometimes it would be like I would go along with them.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be like, they'll say something like, "Oh no,
Yeah.
what's gonna
Yeah.
And then eventually they're like, "Okay, you're really cool. I'm just
Yeah.
Hi, my name is so and so," and I'm like, "Hey."
Yeah.
So
honestly, the best way to defeat trolls, I think, is don't defend yourself, or you just play along with them and just be not bothered, and then they're like, "Oh, this person's not bothered," then obviously I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or just continue being nice to them, because it's hard to be mean to someone when you keep constantly just being nice to them. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
I heard I would go with the whole thing where it's just you do nice things to people, they do nice things back, sort of thing.
Exactly. Yeah.
I've always done that with my teachers. A lot of students are like, "Oh, I hate this so and so." It's they're actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do stupid stuff in class, they're gonna
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So respect others and they respect you back, sort of thing.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think it's really cool. That's interesting. The whole weenie thing.
Yeah, it definitely makes it unique. I'm actually, one thing I'm bummed about is I really wish that affiliates on stream. It's great that we get the sub badges now and stuff, but I do.
Yeah. When I found out about that, I was like, yes.
Yes, it's great. But the one thing I do wish is that affiliates would get at least 3 emotes for their tier 1, because it's so hard to get tier 2 or tier 3. I mean, that's a lot of money. And
it is.
It's just, what bums me is it's if you're buying a subscription to someone who's partnered, you get 20 emotes. But if you're spending $5 to subscribe to an affiliate, you're only getting 1. So it's you get so much more if you subscribe to a partner. Because that's the only thing that you actually physically kind of get, every person has their own perks and stuff, but that's the one thing that you for sure get. So I wish that affiliates would at least get 3, because one of my emotes actually is a hot dog. I have it in the Discord, but I don't have it on stream. But I wish I wish that we could have the hot dog pop up there.
Whenever someone comes in, everyone just spams the.
Yeah.
That would be so cool.
So we do have on chat the Nightbot. We have if you do ! Weenies, it just takes the classic hot dog emote and it posts a bunch of them. So sometimes we do have weenie parades in there. We call them weenie parades.
That is amazing.
And then I did make a shirt that has the emote, the weenie emote that we had made. It's just a smiling hot dog, and it says "Proud Weenie" on it.
That's so cool.
Yeah, we love hot dogs. they're kind of gross, but they're great at the same
Hot dogs
time.
are great. Have you ever tried the cheese filled hot dogs?
Oh, those are good. So one
They
thing,
are really good.
I do have tons of food allergies, so there's a lot of foods I can't eat.
No? Oh.
Yeah, but I have to be very careful with my hot dogs actually, because I'm allergic to wheat.
Ah.
Mhm.
Okay, that sucks.
Yeah.
Wheat
It's
is in a
tough,
lot of
but
things.
yeah, it's oh that's one thing actually when you said like where was I before Twitch? There was a time in my life which really kind of stunk cuz so I have celiac. And I didn't know I had celiac for 2 years. They kept trying to figure out what was wrong with me, but they couldn't figure out. So there was a huge time in my life where I really couldn't do much cuz I was sick all the time. So it
Mm.
definitely feels good that I don't mind not eating wheat at all because at least I feel so much better and can actually
Oh
like
yeah.
do stuff and not get sick every day. So that's great. So I haven't eaten wheat in 3 years now. I'm almost
Is that what
4.
celiac is?
Yeah. So celiac is
Involving.
your small intestines can't break down gluten, wheat, barley, or rye. It just thinks it's like something bad, so it starts attacking the small intestine, and eventually it will like kill it if you. But it takes like a very long time. It takes like 20
Yeah,
years.
imagine.
But so
Still
say
though.
yeah, say if I wasn't diagnosed until like my 50s, then I probably would have like intestinal cancer. So that's what happens if you don't get it diagnosed for a really long time. So I'm very lucky that I got diagnosed at a very early age because my intestines weren't that damaged. So at least I feel lucky in this situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my goodness. I'm glad they found out about it. It's like, oh, you have this, by the way. It's like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
Yeah. Well, the part that really stunk is my doctor was about to be like, "Oh, I think you're fine. I think like you're just occasionally sick. So we're gonna do one more blood test just in case, and then if not, I'll see you in a year." And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Obviously, I'm not okay. Like something's wrong." And then they did the blood test and they saw celiac, and they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, there really is something there." And I was like, "Yeah, thank you."
That's good they
Thanks.
found that. My goodness.
Yeah. So.
Dang.
Mhm.
How did that work with like school and everything with having that?
So it was my senior year was when I got really sick, which was really bumming because like there was a lot of senior activities that I was like either sick at or had to go home early or so that really stunk. And then it continued into my first year of college, and then I was constantly sick. Then I would have to tell my teachers I was like, listen, like I'm getting sick. I'd miss like classes, stuff like that. But then it was after the first year of college was when I got diagnosed, and then everything was so much better. Are you playing
It
Minecraft?
took
Or is that old?
That's old. I do occasionally though. I haven't done it in a while. I did like hardcore survival stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I went pretty far, but then I died and I died another time. I'm just like, you know what? We're gonna take a break with Minecraft.
Yeah. I got bummed. I finally got diamonds, and I fell into lava, and I was very upset.
Same thing happened with me. I was just like digging down, which was like the thing you should not do. And then like lava was beneath. I tried watering my way out, and it's like, yeah, no, you're not gonna escape out of this one, bud. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, that was very bumming. We made a pumpkin house though. That was really cool. That was our special Halloween Minecraft. We made a big pumpkin house. It was fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was cute.
Oh my goodness, that's so cool.
Mhm.
I love to do like different activities like that with the community. I do plan on doing like something with related to Fortnite and mostly Fortnite because whenever I'm really big with zombies and everything.
Yeah.
So whenever someone joins in the stream and whenever they're like chatting up and everything, they always the biggest question I've ever got asked was, "Do you play Fortnite?"
Yes. Yes. Same. That's what people always ask that.
Really?
Yeah.
As in general, I guess.
I think
Oh,
it's
okay.
in general. I think just it's Fortnite's the biggest game, so everyone's always
It
like,
is.
"Are you playing Fortnite? Can you play Fortnite?"
It's just I don't know. I'm not interested in the game to play it, but
Yeah.
I'm just like everyone's asking it. We haven't done like a community game really at all. So I would love to be like sure, like I'll set like one day to stream Fortnite sometime.
Oh yeah,
I
that'd
know.
be good.
Yeah, I love watching it. I
Uh-huh.
just don't really enjoy playing it.
Yeah, I definitely I'm more PUBG than Fortnite, but I think it's because the building aspect really messes me up. Like you gotta do a lot of practice for that. It's insane when
yeah.
you watch people and they're like psh, 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 like they're building like crazy.
And you're just okay. I build a ramp. Nice.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna hide
That's about
behind
all I can
this.
do. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where were we at? What were we talking about before? All the goofs.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's fine.
Guess it's the
You were
spoofs
being
and goofs
sick
kid.
in
Yeah.
school.
Oh, I have that. I guess I should maybe say I have associates in graphic design. That was where I was before Twitch too.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm actually very pumped because I haven't done anything with my graphics. Oh, that's actually one thing. I'm very excited that I get to use my art again in stream. Like it makes me. I haven't been able to use any of my graphicness talent or anything, and so it's very nice to be able to use it in stream. And
Yeah, same here.
wait,
That's
are you
so cool.
do graphic design too?
Yeah, I took
Yeah.
college credit classes in high school for graphic design.
Yeah.
There was like a separate program in another school that like my school was partnered with. So I would always like take the bus in the middle of school day, and a group of kids would like go over there. They had like different classes for specific things like related to like careers in the future technically. So there's one with like graphic design. There's one with I forgot, it was like fire safety or something like that. So people that work at the fire department, woodwork, like building houses and stuff like that. It was really cool. It was a huge school. And I took graphic design because I wanted to do something art related because I love art, and I was just like, I was doing YouTube, and I really wanted to do something to like improve my like editing and graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
How about you? So are you in college currently?
So I got my associate's degree in graphic
Yeah.
design. Yeah, and then I didn't really want to continue because college is so expensive, and I didn't want to take out any loans. So, and art school is really expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. So also that part of when I was sick too, I definitely wasn't gonna go away to school, so that's why I went to community college in the first place, kind of too. But I actually had the best experience in community college. Like, if anyone is thinking about going to community college, I say do it. Like, especially for your first 2 years. And I met some of the most inspiring people in community college too, because so many people are older and going back, and they're like working 2 full-time jobs and going to college, and they have kids, and they're freaking working their butt off in school, and you're just like, how are you doing this? And yeah,
how are they managing all that? That's crazy.
You meet amazing people there too. So it's like it's kind of like streaming. Like you meet so many. It's like a pool bucket. It's not just everyone going into their first year. It's like so many stories in one class and so many people. So that's really cool too.
That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know. Like I haven't gone to college. I've been working and with a part-time job, and then going back home and doing this whole streaming thing and stuff. I was always like kind of afraid, not really afraid to go to college, but like I was worried about like the debt I would be in and everything.
Yep.
That's my biggest fear.
That was mine too. I was like, I really don't want to be like $80,000 in debt, like at all. So,
exactly. So I'm kind of just like, I'm giving myself. I will probably eventually go to college. I'm giving myself like 3 years or something like that before I'm just like, okay, what you're doing right now is like the whole like, because I can't speak. I'm editing videos for like other YouTubers and Twitch streamers, and I make like some income from that as well.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So like if what I'm doing with everything right now doesn't like go anywhere, I guess you could say, then I'd be like, okay, something needs to change. I'm gonna probably go to college.
Yeah.
So that's my big thing.
Well, so much too. Like a lot of people go to college and they get a degree, and then they can't even get that field that they got their degree for. So
yeah.
But that sounds like a really good plan. But you are doing very successful, I think. So
you think so?
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It goes crazy sometimes. It goes really crazy sometimes. I imagine for you too. You've been like growing like crazy too.
Yeah, I'd say a good pace.
That's insane. You've been you said you officially started in January, but like when did you, I guess, kind of take it seriously?
March. March is when I
March.
took it serious. Yeah, that's when I was like, I'm having a schedule. I'm playing Stardew and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's awesome. When I started taking it serious, it was in sometime in November.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I always took it casually. I think since like 2014, I think
Oh, wow.
I streamed casually. My first stream was a 24-hour stream.
Oh my gosh! How? How did you even do that?
I love the idea, and I was just like, if I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna hit it as hard as I can.
Yeah.
And I made it to 17 hours, and then like, I was really tired, so I fell asleep. But like, oh my goodness, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's crazy. Doing the 12-hour stream, it actually wasn't that bad. Like, I thought it was hour 9. I got a little loopy. I got a little cranky. But then I got up and I walked my dog and I grabbed some Moe's. I had some leftover Moe's chips. I ate those.
Oh, yeah.
And then I felt better. And then we ended up to go in 13. So
Yeah, that was amazing because it was just like, with 24-hour streams and like 12-hour streams I did in the past before the recent 12-hour one, the few that I did, they were like not planned or anything at all. It was just like whatever game we're just gonna play it. That was terrible.
Oh
It was
my
I was just like, there was only even one time I was like, oh, I'm gonna stream Destiny. That's gonna take up a huge chunk. I didn't. There was a huge update, and I couldn't update it during stream. And it was just really taking a toll on the internet. I'm like, no. So I had like a plan B.
Yeah.
It was a mess.
Oh,
So now I'm like scheduling and planning like what games I'm playing at certain times.
Yeah, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I definitely think if you have like a set list of games, that's what I did. Like I started with Night in the Woods. Have you ever played that? That game is amazing. I love it.
I've heard good things about it, but I haven't really heard about it.
So good. So I meant to only play that for like 2 hours or so. We played it for 4 hours. Like I was just loving it. Like it's such a good game. Very good. Highly recommend.
You just get super into the games and you just play forever.
Yep. And then I just finished Outlast though last night.
Which one?
The first one.
The Outlast games are scary.
No, never again. I don't. It was my like second horror game I've ever played, and it was awful. It was terrible.
Oh gosh.
Very
Outlast
scary.
1 is more jump scary. Outlast 2 is more mentally scary, and that one I feel is more terrifying than Outlast 1.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh gosh. Like I was playing and I was just like, after I wanted to just be done with it after I was streaming it. I was just like, I got chills throughout my entire body after playing the second one. The first one was just like, okay, jump scare, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Second one, all right.
Yeah. No. When the second time I played it, so I played it like, and then I ended my stream, and then the next time I started up again, I didn't know exactly what was gonna happen. I just knew that I was gonna be chased, and it took me 30 minutes to walk through the first door. Like I felt so bad and I was like so embarrassed and I was like, I'm sorry. Like I just kept like walking to the door and backing up and I was like, I don't know why. I'm just like too horrified and too scared. Like it's horrifying. I don't know how people just constantly play horror games. I guess they just like that thrill. But it was
they like
scary.
the adrenaline rush you get when getting chased or the horror. It's just, I love it too, but it's terrifying.
Yeah. Oh no, it's terrifying. It's so bad. Oh.
It was so good though. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where do you want to see yourself with Twitch? Like where do you have like an end goal?
Honestly, my end goal would be the ultimate dream. I know it would be very hard to succeed, but I would, if streaming could be a full-time job, that'd be very cool because my ultimate dream life would be waking up in the morning, taking care of my farm, doing all my farm stuff, taking care of the animals, collecting their eggs, having a farm stand, and then coming in like once the sun sets and streaming at night. Like that, I think that would be like the dream life. But
that would be the dream life.
It would be very cool. But right now, it's just I'm having so much fun. I am a little exhausted. It is very hard working 40 hours, taking care of chickens, and then streaming like every other night. But it's all worth it because I'm definitely having like the time of my life doing it.
Yeah, definitely. I do feel that though sometimes. Just like you had a long day and you're just
Yeah.
like, I just really want to stream, but you just go for it anyways because you really want to.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It could be stressful sometimes.
Yeah. There's been a few nights where I'm like, but then you get on and then you're like, oh, this is good, this is good. But then you go to bed and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Oh.
I get on calls with my friends sometimes right after streams, and I'm just like, we're both silent because we both just stream. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah. It's that exhausting.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I wasn't gonna have a voice anymore after the 12-hour stream. I thought my voice was gonna be gone, but it was okay. It was okay.
I felt the same way sometimes. Just like make sure you drink lots of water. That's a
Yeah.
big thing.
Mhm.
That's a really big thing. But you did it well. Was that your first like 12-hour one?
It
The longest
was
stream?
the longest stream I had before that was 6 hours.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, and I only had like one six, or maybe I had a few, but it was the whole 6 hours was trying to beat Sans from Undertale.
Oh my gosh.
It took, I think we had like 5 total streams of just trying to beat Sans. It took me over 20 hours to beat Sans.
I heard it was hard.
But we did it. Yeah, it was the hardest video game thing I've ever had to do in my life. I usually don't rage
You
at
did a
games
genocide
ever.
run then.
Yeah, it was genocide.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I usually don't rage, and I like was like hitting my desk a few times. I was like, oh my gosh! I was like, this needs to end. I just want to beat it. I was like crying. Oh gosh, it was awful.
I bet if you're like, I did a stream just like, okay, I'm done. I'm done.
It was funny because actually, it was like so many people too were like, I need to go to bed, but I don't want to go to bed because what if you beat it and then I miss
Yeah.
it and I'm gonna be so pissed if I watched you for 20 hours and I don't see you finally beat it. I was like, no, like go to bed, like I just have to beat it though.
Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Jeez, that is always like, I think I've had it with me with Undertale too. I played through that game. It was only on normal mode.
Uh-huh.
There was one time where I just like ended stream. I was just like, I'll beat this tomorrow. And then I would like, what I usually would do is like, I would fight through the boss until I get to the point where, I'm about to defeat him.
Mhm.
And I'm just like, I did it. Oh my gosh. So I'm going to like turn on stream right away and be like, we're here.
That is my new favorite game, Undertale. I really like.
It's so good.
It's so it really touched me like emotionally and deep down, and I want to play it again. We keep joking. Everyone's like, can you play Undertale again? I'm like, I want to wait a year because I don't want to like ruin it for myself. So would definitely want to play it a million times though.
I would recommend getting it for like the Switch and stuff because
Yep. Oh, I have my
they added some stuff to it.
Here he is.
Oh, you have yours?
Boy,
Yo!
the boy.
We got like the same red and blue one too.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Oh, though okay. So when I bought my Switch opening day, actually I had a pre-order, and then I realized I wanted the neon one though. I don't know why I originally didn't, so I went to Best Buy to get the neon one, and then I just sold my gray one. But when I bought my Switch, though, I was like, this will be nice until the Animal Crossing limited edition one comes out, and then I have to get it. Like, I know that they're gonna make one, and Animal Crossing is one of my favorite games.
Nice. I never played Animal Crossing, so I might like grab that and play it.
Yes. I was so excited. Every single Nintendo Direct, I was like, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing. Like, I just wanted a new game so bad. And I wish I was live streaming my reaction when they did it. I was on the floor squatting. Like, I was just screaming and squatting. I was like, this is the best thing ever. I was so excited.
Funny. That's way too funny. Oh my goodness.
I make the joke on stream like, guys, this is nice being a variety streamer, but until the new Animal Crossing comes out, and then it's gonna be Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, Animal Crossing, just forever.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
But I'm very excited. Can't stop thinking about it or talking about it. Is Red Dead tomorrow?
Oh yeah. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Like it sounds really good.
I didn't play Red Dead until my senior year, so I played it a little bit later after it came out, but that's one of my favorite games. I love being a cowboy. It's great.
Nice.
Yeah.
I never played Red Dead Redemption.
I highly recommend it.
I might give it a shot sometime.
You totally
like, hey,
should.
first playthrough.
Yeah, You totally should. I wanted to play. I wanted to do a replay of Red Dead before playing the new one, just because I forgot so much. But I ran out of time. But that's okay. I've been watching streams actually of people playing it. Yeah.
The first one or the second one?
The first one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't come out till tomorrow.
Yep.
So people get early access. So I'm not even sure anymore.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm
Like,
very pumped.
When people were getting like Black Ops 4, people were playing like the zombies game mode a day earlier, and I'm like, how do you have this?
Yeah.
Wait,
That's crazy. How is right?
I don't know, because everyone pre-ordered it. I guess they were like big streamers that like got early access, so then they could show people and get people excited about it.
Yeah. I also saw there. I knew at Target something happened where I think they released it at they released it a little early too or something because we had to do something different for it. But I wasn't entirely sure. I think they might have released it like at midnight or I don't know. Something happened with it. But
yeah, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah. So with everything, that was really cool with the whole like with what you do with Twitch and with how you go about it and everything, and like your backstory with like the whole like you wanting to like have a farm, like you have like chickens and stuff. I thought it was really awesome.
Oh, thank you.
I didn't realize how involved I guess you could say your real life is with your Twitch, which I think is really, really cool because you have like the whole chickens for like the sub badges, and then you have like the alpacas.
Yeah, alpacas.
Okay, alpacas as like your emote and your offline screen and everything, which I think is really cool. But yeah, but I think it's about like that covers a lot of everything. Yeah. Thank you very much for joining in today. It was awesome.
No problem.
Yeah. It was really, really fun. And make sure you guys go check her out. All of her socials will be down in the description below. And yeah. You have anything you want to say?
I guess one thing I didn't say too, which is just the main reason why I started streaming too, is because I like to make other people happy. Like making other people makes me the happiest. So it just feels so good. So I've had a lot of people message me and say like things that have happened, and just like how the stream and the community will like make them smile and make their day better. And honestly, that means the world to me. So it just makes me very happy that people streaming can like give help or like bring happiness to people. And I think that's amazing that can happen.
Yeah, that's amazing too. Like I've gotten that a few times as well, and I'm just like it's super like. It makes me feel good too, and I imagine it makes you feel really good as well. It's always nice seeing that, like what you do makes other people happy too, that you love what you do, and it's so cool. Yeah, I love doing this.
Yeah, me too. It definitely makes me very happy. I'm always so excited to stream, and just it's great. I'm so happy that I've decided to do it, and yeah.
Definitely. Like just talking to people and everything. Just like seeing people in the chat. You're just like, hey, welcome back.
Yeah.
And meeting new people.
Meeting others.
I love meeting new people.
Oh, yeah. And just the streamers, and then the community, and then just like I'm trying to get better too at I'm a little bad when I go into people's streams. I usually lurk. I'm a lurker because I get nervous. I'm like, what if they get mad at what I say? Like, should I type this? I don't know. Like, it's bad. So I'm trying to get over that fear, because I'm like, I don't get mad at anyone for saying things in my chat. Like, I'm thankful. And I'm like, why do I not have the same thing when I'm trying to chat with people? So I'm trying. I did that actually the other day. I went to the Red Dead, and I like went to like the bottom of the streams, and I was like, I'm gonna chat this person's ear off. So I did it, and I was proud of myself. I was like,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and it was great, and the person was like amazing and awesome. So it was great. It was a good time.
Always like, even if it's like a lot of people in the chat or something like that, never be afraid to say hi, because the streamer always love to see new people and new faces.
I know, I'm bad. Like,
you'll get there.
I know. Like my favorite streamers, I don't think I've said like anything in the chat. Like, I'm just
no.
So I definitely have to. Like I was watching one of my favorite streamers, and she was having her 1 year anniversary. and I got gifted a sub. I don't know why I was lurking, but I got gifted a sub, and I was like, oh gosh, they know I'm here now. So I tweeted her. I was like, thanks for the gift sub. You're great, awesome, amazing. Thanks, bye. So it was pretty funny. I was like screaming. I was like late to work because I was so nervous to like write the tweet. Oh my gosh, it's funny.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I'm a nervous Nelly. I get nervous about a lot of things.
You're fine.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I was, I guess, a little nervous to be in like big streamer streams sometimes as well. Just being like, just hey.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But like a lot of streamers that I went into, like I could even show you a few of them. Like their community is super welcoming. They're just like, oh hey, and yeah, I could definitely introduce you to some of them.
That'd be great. That'd be super great. I can practice my chatting skills in there.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you again so much for joining us today.
No problem. Thank you
so
so much for having
awesome.
me.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah,
it was great.
This was fun. This is great.
Oh yeah, I love doing this. It's like I love like talking to people and just like it sometimes ends up being like casual conversation, which is like normal. Like that's what ends up being.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Thank you guys very much for listening whenever it comes on iTunes and SoundCloud and stuff. Yeah.
It's gonna be on SoundCloud?
Well, the thing is, it's like, hey, you have to pay $16 a month to be able to have more than 3 hours of content on there, and I'm like, that'll happen in the future.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be great. I forgot that
yeah.
SoundCloud has podcasts and stuff like that. That's really cool.
Oh yeah, we have like a few. We have 3 podcasts on iTunes and SoundCloud currently. It's just that we can't have more than that because it's just like we can't have longer than 3 hours of stuff on it. So yeah, we're getting there.
That would be cool. That'd be cool.
All right, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys very much for watching. Goodbye.